There we go. Getting a weird feedback locally, but my computer just does that. If you guys hear that, just let me know and I'll do what I can. Okay, buddy of mine needed to update his PC. He had an old 4th gen i7. I'm replacing it with a 10th gen i5. Should be a significant increase. And I'm getting a bit of feedback here, hang on. Oh no, that's just the weird thing. That's just the weird sound. Okay. Alright, let's crack this out. I've already pulled the components from his old build. So we should have everything in hand for that. I've already got that. Did I bring the RAM in? Yes, I did. Okay. When did they stop sealing the bags for motherboards? I've done probably 10 builds in the last 6 months, at least. And they've always had an open board, or an open bag in the motherboard box. Just found that really, really weird. Let's see how camera 2 looks with this. Hey, you can actually see what I'm doing. It's Christmas on didgeridoo, that's kind of nice. And there we go. That's installed. This is a very Corsair heavy build. Not uncommon for me. Their power supplies are really nice. Their cases are pretty good. Their RAM is probably the best go-to mid-range on the market, in my experience. This is the first RGB RAM I've used from them, though. My personal builds don't do RGB on the RAM usually. If they do, I'll go with like an XPG. Okay. Yep, that matches up. Interesting. On the XPGs, the RAM sticker was on the outside. It's different. And guys, if the levels on my... I've got that background music going, I can't really see it. So if the levels are too weird, just let me know. Right. Nice. Aha, here is where I ask if they came with the screws for the M.2. It's amazing how infrequently that is. I don't think they did. Let me check in the case, which I've got back here. Nope. Perhaps the motherboard came with the M.2 screws. I've known both to on occasion. Put that there for a second. The more I think about it, the more it usually is the motherboard. Definitely need that. Haha. Screws. M.2. Oh, and an M.2 sticker, or sticky. Another one, let's take a look at that. I don't need no stinking manual. Get this mess cleaned up. Okay. There we go. Didn't mean to do that. I minimize that glare. Okay. Going with the Samsung Evo SSD. So pretty. Pop that right there. It's awful heavy. It's just a manual. Okay. Nothing special. Okay. I do need to remove this so I get direct contact with the cooler on this. My broken fingernails. There we go. Yeah, I didn't even check mic levels. I probably should have done that. That's been a problem in the past. That looks pretty good. A little bit of noise from all the water fountain stuff back there. Get that sticker off. And yeah, this one that's covered up. Does that even have? It doesn't. I'm gonna have to put a mount on that. Well, that's annoying. Where'd my skeezers go? Skeezers! There they are. And this is a standard 2280 NVMe. That clumsy hand's having issues with it. That's odd. Usually they have one just as a placeholder in there. Oh, there's a little bit of gunk. Let's de-gunk that, if we will. Okay. It is now degunked. Probably should have brought my precision screwdrivers in here. This will do. There should be more than enough space for this build. I'm actually transferring across his old 4 terabyte drive that has all the game data on it, or that will have. Steam does not always play too well with new systems after upgrades like this. Does that look crooked to you? That looks crooked to me. Probably because it's crooked. There we go. That looks much better. Sorry for the featuring of my bald spot. There we go. All right. That is the RAM, the CPU, the NVMe drive. I don't think there are any other components I need to put on this particular build, so let's get this puppy mounted to the motherboard. Or NVMe's. Just gonna take a look at that, make sure it's not making contact. I used the wrong size screw on that. My bad, G. Always check. Get out of there. Come on. Yep. That was the wrong post. My boo-boo. And I don't have any pliers in here, do I? One moment, please. I would forget something while I'm actually wired up. These are my oh my god ugly pliers. Ignore them. Okay. These are my oh my god ugly pliers, I'm sorry. Just pretend these are nice ones. There we go. Some caffeine. That looks more, yeah. That looks like what I was trying to do here. That has a longer thing, so I'm going to get that out of here. Okay. I knew that did not feel right. Much better. Always double check your work. These Samsungs actually do run really, really hot. So while it would have functioned without the heatsink contact, man, it would have been pretty slow. They do thermally moderate themselves by slowing down. Wait. Closer. Oh well. Okay. I've not built in a Leon Lee case in a while. Usually a pretty good experience. I've got the back panel off, not the front panel. Is this one hinged? I don't think so. Nope. It's a standard slidey. Okay. First things first, I'm going to haul and move the stock fans that came with it. So we have some nice pretty RGB ones put in here. It'll be much better. I love the magnetic dust filters they have on the Leon Lees. And a lot of brands actually now. I think Corsair is one of the first ones to be like constant about that. This is weird. How is that even done? Is this a... Oh, okay, it is. That's interesting. It's an extra step I don't really like to have, but hey. We do what we must because we can. Is there a screw holding that in? By golly, there is. That's 3. There we go. I'm wondering, yeah, it is needed. Dang it. Okay. Well, we'll use this when we put the radiator in. And yes, I'm going with water cooling, even though it is an i5, because they do like to run a little warm. There's actually a 10500, it's not overclockable, so water cooling isn't strictly required, but it really does help. And into the box of fan that goes. Did I miss a step on that M.2 drive? You guys aren't catching these things fast enough. I did. Really helps if you screw down the drive. Yeah, I'm sure this would have worked just fine. I'm hiding my mistake here. You can't see it. Though I'm sure most of you I know exactly what I did. Okay. That is better. There we go. Crisis averted. Okay, I need to get this one off as well. That's just a standard mount. Ready. Into the box of fans. Actually, got a bunch of Leon Lees from the last one of these cases I did. It wasn't this exact case, it was very similar, but not exactly. Okay, I'm going to leave this out so that when we do the water cooler, no big deal. Let's go ahead and get the motherboard mounted. Let's put the IO shield in here. There we go. There we go. Oh. Wow, it got me good. Huh. I'm gonna go get a Band-Aid so I don't get blood all over this build. Be right at the back. Okay. Sorry about that. That really got me good, though. I had to fill out an injury report later. That's gonna suck. Where was I? Okay. Got that in. Let's go ahead and get this screwed in. Get a better angle on that. Oh. Get in there. Thank you. Lucky dang. Why do they do that? If you can see this, it is literally a quarter of an inch too short to reach this mounting bracket, which means there's going to be a lot of give and bend on that. I'm going to put something underneath that so I don't bend the board and potentially damage it. Ah! Full-size ATX boards are expected to have 9 damn screws. Why do you do this? Asus. This is Asus? Yeah, it's Asus. Asus. And so I had the music going, but for some reason my copy of Streamlabs is feeding everything, even if it's muted, back into desktop audio. So in order to do music, I would have to have an external music source. And I did not think to set something like that up right now. I guess I could just turn on really loud in the other room. The mic is picking up the fish tank, which is 20 feet that way. So I'm sure it'll pick up the music. I'll actually do that in just a second here. Because it is actually very quiet in this house. My 110-pound dog will probably break that at some point while I'm streaming. Okay. All right. Not done installation with a physical drive in a while. Should probably go ahead and get that put in there before I do the power supply. Just because I know me. And I will forget things like that. Get this where you can actually see what I'm doing. Okay. Does the Armory do the toolless? Ah, they do the toolless. Okay. I like them for that. But how? How does their toolless work? It doesn't. This is not toolless. It's got a... Huh. It has a caddy, but that caddy does not come out automatically. It has a bunch of thumb screws. That's kind of counterintuitive and really against the point of having a drive caddy. Oh. Did they put that in there? backwards, or am I supposed to... Oh, this comes off. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. That does come off. Usually that's a single piece. So I'm going to go ahead and put this back in and do this the way they want me to do it. Because I'm a good boy. See, building a PC is like the new Transformers. Half the fun is figuring out how the hell it works. I probably should have made note where these were at. Yeah, that's this. It goes right there. Am I missing something? I'm missing something. This is where I feel really dumb in about 2 seconds. There's the hole. There's the other hole. Why are they not lining up? Oh, because yes. This is indeed the part where I feel very stupid. Who is blowing me up? I do not need a new warranty on my car. Just saying. All right, let's do this the way they want you to do it. Dang those manufacturers. Well, man. Okay, this is not a tinker's case at all. If you are the kind of person like me who pulls your computer apart every, I don't know, week or so, this case is not for you. Well, how the hell? Okay, there we go. I've got pieces of this case all over the damn place. Okay. That's really weird. They've got the latches on what I can only assume is the front. Usually you would latch it with the rear of the drive, so the latch and the cables are all in the same spot. Are these lining up? Yeah, they're lining up. Okay. Are they? Are they really? Yes, yes, they really are. Okay. There we go. That's just really weird. I don't like that. I would much prefer to have the latch and the... Try to do from this angle. There's the latch and the wires on the same side. Here we go. Ah, okay, that was satisfying. I liked that. Okay. This is spilled out everywhere, so I'm just going to let that be open and put this in the trash. Which is way over there. I can't reach it. What's wrong with this? Whew, dusty. Which is odd because I've never opened this case before. Okay. So we got that set up. Let's go ahead and run the basics. And then I will do the fans and then the power supply. So this is just the standard location for everything. Yes. Which means that's probably the sound header. You see what I'm seeing. AAFP? What the hell does AAFP stand for? Huh. Oh, no, that's not. Huh. Huh. I mean, it looks... Yeah, that is. That's just, I've never seen it labeled like that. Okay. Yeah, the pinout is definitely for sound. And this is all the way over here. Normally what I would do is I would reserve the reset button and clip it. And I would attach... Where's the reset button? Where's the reset button? There's no reset button. There's no reset button on that case. Okay. Well, good thing I'm not doing that this time. Normally I clip the reset button and I soldered into the controller thing for the RGB fans, because I always use the Serious Loop. You can see it on that. Now you can see it on this. I always use the Serious Loop fans when I can, because these are, I'm sorry, they are just sexy. Relatively affordable, but the controller they have, it's just a little push button controller that you power off of one of the hard drive power nodes. It has the best pre-built ARGB lighting schemes I've seen. And so what I'll do is I will go ahead and I'll crack it open. I will solder the contacts on the reset button to the activation button on that, and just leave it inside the case. That way you can change the schema from outside. It's pretty handy, and it works. But it's not this time. But that's okay, because actually, even though he's getting these fans on this build, I'm going to be stealing the RGB controller and putting it in another build for his partner. So that will work. And then she will have access to the really handy US or the reset button trick, because I'm building that in one of my Dark Horse cases? Yeah. My favorite Micro ATX case. They're really nice. They've got a hinged smoked glass lid or side panel. Okay, that's audio. There is my RGB. And I don't understand why case manufacturers are still doing this. Nobody, and I mean nobody, has split the... I'm going to zoom in on this so you can see this. Nobody, in God knows how many years, has split the actual positive and negative for the power light on the motherboard header, and I don't know how long. So yeah, that's just really, really dumb. Manufacturers don't do it anymore. There's no reason for it to be like this. It makes it a pain in the ass to install. Actually, one of the cases I built the other day had a harness that you plug these into straight up. Okay, that's positive. They had a harness you plug these into straight up, because these are very standardized nowadays. And it was so nice. Get in there. I'm trying not to throw my bald spot in the middle of the camera, so. Not easy from this angle. And this is the power switch, which is usually next to it. Yep. I say usually, that's pretty much always these days. Did I put that the wrong? Yep. I'll get that the wrong way. Plus and minus. Plus and minus. Plus and minus. Yeah, because it always goes positive this way. You've got power light, hard drive light, power switch, reset switch. I mean, that's just absolutely standard now. There's no reason for these case manufacturers to keep doing it this way. I didn't get both pens, did I? Nope. No, I did. Okay. That's connected. Let's go ahead and get some fans. And do I want to do fans first, or do I want to do the... I always chastise myself for this. I think I want to go ahead and I want to do the radiator. No, on the power supply, then the radiator, then the fans. All right. Oh, helpful I go and hook up all the front panel stuff too, huh? Yeah, that might really help. Oh! Okay, that's USB 3.0. How do I want to do this? Does this have double 3.0 front panel? Nice! It's a nice board. Except for the fact that, God, there's so much wobble on that because of the way it's built. Excuse me. Okay. I'll worry about cable management a little bit. Oh, I didn't bring... I'm going to have to run in there again because I didn't bring my... Or did I? I don't think I did. I brought my bag. My bag o' stuff, which is just literally all the leftovers from everything. Oh, and look! I actually have one of the ARGB controllers from the Sirius Loop. Previous install, because I actually used 2 kits. I only need one of them. Well, okay then. But I don't think I have my zip ties in here. Nope, I don't. Okay. I'll get my zip ties before I close this up and do the whole Windows thing. Okay. Excuse me. Excuse me again. Good Lord. Okay, yeah. One of these is in-win, the other one is not. I'll keep the in-win out just in case. So I'm not going to need it for this build, but I will keep it handy. Okay, I've got those headers done. Audio's hooked up. HDMI, USB is hooked up. Power's hooked up. We are good there. Let's go ahead and crack this power supply out. There's another Corsair component, because I really like them. This is actually not the one I was going to use. You got a free upgrade here because I had to get this done today, and the post office, thanks to political reasons, is having major issues right now, and they pretty much lost my power supply. So the one I got, the one that he paid for, was not a modular power supply. I had to run to Best Buy and grab this one. Difference in price was negative. It was like $10 difference, but it is modular, so nice upgrade. But the one that he paid for was basically this, not modular. I'm not Linus Tech Tips. I'm not me keeping all these damn boxes forever and ever always. Plus, I should pre-unpack this. Oh well. Trish. That's a very big twist tie. Okay, I will make use of this again. Ooh, chiclets. Okay, it's not modular, it is semi-modular. We'll forgive them though, because, I mean, seriously, who the hell does not need the 12-volt CPU supply and your standard 24 pin? Actually, I say that now that they're starting to come out with a new standard after 20 some odd years, which I'm not really big on, honest to God. The last thing I need is to de-standardize something that's been standardized for 2 decades. Actually, a little longer than that. I think the ATX spec came out in 1997? 98? The dog didn't think someone was knocking and go nuts. No one's being very talkative today, which I can understand. It's a nice lazy Saturday. I've actually got all three of the streams up tonight or today. We're simulcasting on YouTube and Facebook and Twitch, because we can do that. Actually, that really goes back to what I've been telling a lot of people here lately, is that people have been really overbuying on the graphics card side of things. People always have. I'm doing this. I've got 0 drop frames across 3 different targets with just a really, really basic 1650. I don't even think no, this one's not even super model. It's just a basic NVIDIA GTX 1650. I think I paid $150 for that back in June. It is encoding just fine. This is the same machine that I have done a lot of single machine streaming off of while I game. And I'm talking like even really heavy stuff like X-Wing Squadrons or Star Wars Squadrons, X-Wing Squad, whatever it is. Even something as heavy as that, not a problem. Oy. Okay. So, what am I going to need here? Oh, besides this, I'm going to put this through. It's being a little fussy. Don't be fussy. Here we go. So if I can get that up there, yeah, I will. I will be able to do that. Yay! Not a huge fan of these like wide open pass-throughs. I really prefer the Grommet type, but what you gonna do? Okay. That's done and that's done, and I kind of crossed over there, but that's fine. It's not gonna hurt a damn thing. You're not really supposed to cross over. Across the streams, Ray. Can probably. I'm seeing how I'm gonna cable manage that when I'm done with this. Is there a? There's not. There's not. Why is there not a thing there? Ah, that would have been perfect if there was a latch on the or a little hook on the other side right here where my finger is. I could perfectly manage that, and that would take care of the front and back. Well, dang it. Oh well. Okay, let's get some fanses in here. How did this go in? This was like Get that backwards. Get out of there. Yes, yes, I do. That's why it didn't make sense. Now backwards again. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm gonna have these doing the standard visible pull configuration from the front. And then I will do a bottom push on the, hey, look, another one of these things. Yay! Keep that out. Actually, they, I don't know if they changed manufacturers or what, but the company that makes these fans I really, really like, they had a really, really odd configuration for their ARGB connectors. They were really, really skinny. I'm sorry, they were really, really thick, which ARGB is usually really, really skinny. It's only 5 volts. They're really, really thick, and they used like the classic, almost like a header pin connection, but they were really loose. They have fixed that. They now use a proper 3-pin ARGB connector that works with everything, but they no longer pre-apply the rubber sound dampers. You get to put those on there your own damn self, which just pain in the ass. Just takes a lot more time than I would like it to. This is the only company I know that does this. Damn it, Inwin. And to be fair, these are proper 3M brand, but still. Damn it, Inwin. So I could do this 16 times. It just occurred to me, I don't know. Yeah, that is ARGB on the fan, or on the radiator. Actually, I think this is, besides the ID Cool, which I love. Besides the ID Cool, actually I keep these because these make really, really handy little standoff things underneath there when you need them. Two of these stacked is the exact same size as the standard motherboard standoff pin. Or standoff socket, bracket, thing, whatever. Oy. That is ARGB on the thing. Which is good. It means that this motherboard's functions can be used. And I won't have to use the controller, which, again, this really is like the best ARGB controller in terms of what it does visually. And unless you're going to spend big bucks on one of those separate units, this little thing it's great. It's wonderful. It does the standard rolling rainbow thing, but it does it with the entirety, well, first off, the entirety of the spectrum visible at once, which is nice because that means that the overall color glow from your computer doesn't change. And they also keep everything on the blue end of the spectrum in the pastel range. Because normally with ARGB lighting, the blues are really, really dark. And especially if it's rotating the whole spectrum and not the whole thing at the same time, when it gets to blue, everything darkens and just makes this really horrible flash effect. I don't like it. But this thing keeps all the darker colors to where the luminance is pretty much constant. And of course the overall chroma stays constant as well. It's very nice. Oh, doodle-dee-doo. Okay. One more. And these are just the air movers. Although I have actually used these as static pressure fans, and they do work very nicely. Actually, my showy gamer PC in there uses these as the radiator fans, and under load it averages around 31, 32C. So it's pretty nice. And that one, it's an older chip. It's I think it's an i5 9600K, which I still have at stock clock. I do overclock, but really just for gits and shiggles, just see what I can do. If I'm actually using a computer, it's rare that I'll have it overclocked. I don't really need that. The only exception really is if I'm doing a lot of video rendering, or video editing / rendering. Because the extra clock cycle, or the extra megahertz really do help. That's one of the few places that you will notice. You'll notice it. Most of my friends that have gaming PCs actually don't have gaming class monitors, so they're spending a lot of money to get 240, 250 frames per second on these games, and they can't display more than 60 because they're using standard consumer monitors. That one is having issues. I think that one is going to go, that's going to be my back fan. That will solve that problem. Okay, how's this go again? It goes like this, with this over here. So, bam. Bangarang. How do I want to do this? Yeah. Yeah, because I want these to pull. Okay. That is how that will work. Stretch my legs. I'll find that later. Actually, I can see it. This is a magnetic tip. I don't know why I didn't pick that screw up. Having issues. Probably want to run these a little low, so it'll be nice and visible. Yeah, that'll be good. This is old cases and one of the very much older NZXTs, and I've got that in the wrong slot. That's for the 140s, not the 120s. I kind of put the emphasis on the wrong syllable there. Yeah, that's better. That should line up perfectly. Pick up that screw. I have an electric screwdriver. I just always forget that I have one. And I don't use it. I am not the smartest guy you'll ever meet. Speaking of not smart, should I have done... I think I want to route that later. Gonna route it behind, so let's go and get that set up to do that. I do have a mechanical drive. That should be fine. Should be fine without direct airflow. It's a slower one. It's actually a pretty old Seagate. It says manufactured in 2017. I need to talk to him about replacing that before it goes. I know I'm paranoid. I'm very paranoid, but I replace all my drives, mechanical or SSD, every 3 years. It's just what I do. I just realized I forgot to share this video on my main page. I should probably do that. Now that I'm an hour and 10 minutes into it. Let's just share this. I'm doing a share. I'm trying to do a share. There we go. Okay. I do the share, and now people will see that I'm doing a thing. And more than Brianna will see me. Thanks for stopping it. Is that the last one? No. There we go. This is a really crappy wireless keyboard and mouse. There we go. Oh, this is not crappy tea. A little cold now, but... Okay. And let's go ahead and get this set up for proper routing. There we go. And I believe this was just a single screw anchor. Yep. Which is nice, and one of the few really convenient things that they've done on this case. There we go. So Lianli is usually a really, really good case manufacturer. I'm not sure what's going on with this one. This is far from my first build in one. I've just gotten so used to the those other little MATX ones I've been using for all the more budget builds, which are actually much better cases from a builder's perspective. Like far and away. Route this to where I can get to it, because I want to. It's not going to work. Oh, well, looky right here. We have this wonderful twist tie, which I prefer to zip ties anyway. I'm just going to use that. This cat needs to be routed a couple of ways here. Kind of bulky. Kind of chunky, like me. Let us get this through here. If we can, and we can't, oh no! Okay. I'll put through here, and I'll just have to put a zip tie up there to keep that from going anywhere. So do not want that to get caught in the fan and make lots of scary noise. And then I will get a service call for a scary noise. Actually, it's really funny. So many my scary noise service calls literally end up me saying, okay, just like, you're fine. Whether it's on my builds, actually, rarely do my builds do that because I anticipate that. But whether it's on like a custom build or if I'm at work, people will freak out. Hey, Olivia. Boy. This is number 1 of 4 that I have to get done in the next 72 hours. I will not be streaming all of them. Just, I felt kind of lonely, so I was like, hey, I'll stream a build. I'm going to actually I'm going to reuse this junk. little piece of junk thing right here. And that'll be so nice and neat and will not go anywhere. Oy. Now, when Will dropped this off last night, or dropped the machine that I actually like laying down here, that I'm pulling some parts out of to put in here. Okay, I was getting into this, but dude, people are seriously overbuying on graphics cards, and right now that's a big problem because you can't get any. You can't find any because everybody's out of stock. Try finding an RTX 30 anything right now. You can't find them. He has this really nice little GTX 1070. This will still run pretty much any game you want at least 60 frames, unless you're a pro gamer. Man, just don't start buying the big RTX models and then think you're some badass. Now, if you're like a content creator, okay, that's a different story. Like I said earlier, I've got in the one I'm streaming out right now. I'm streaming right now to Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, and I've got a couple things going on in the background. It's got a 1650. I paid $150 for this card, and it's doing absolutely fine. I'm still at 0 drop frames. When I switch to the overhead cam, you'll notice it's a bit jumpy. That's not the streaming. That's actually the capture card. I've got basically an adapter on it. The capture card for that is the one that I use to do my my arcade streams, and it's actually designed to hook up to a VGA adapter, and it does not like HDMI that much. So, okay, what was I doing? I need to do the back fan real quick. Oh. Oh. This away. And let's go ahead and route that really quick while I've got it here. Let's route that through the back. Nope, go. Don't you talk back to me. That's weird. I could have sworn I've always had this mounted. Okay, well, I mean, it still works. That works just fine. Not going to hurt a damn thing. This is one of those. Okay, yeah, no, this is 120 only. Don't want to do that again where I've got it in the 140 slot. And let's keep this kind of low. We'll go all the way to the bottom of the thing. There we go. Actually, I found my ratcheting screwdriver a while back, and then promptly, after exactly 1 minute, misplaced it again. That would be very nice to have right now. Again, sorry, my bald spot's trying to take the limelight here. Come on. I'm looking at just how dumb I appear doing this. Okay. That got that, and one more. Get in there. Thank you. No. Am I doing that? Am I being silly? I'm being very silly. That is one of the sillier things I've done today. Bald spots are us. Okay. Let's go ahead and run the data thingamabobberdoodlemajigger for the hard drive. Oh, he doesn't have, no, he's okay. I did an upgrade recently, and they were absolutely shocked I say, that I didn't give them an optical drive with it, a DVD burner or anything like that. I asked them, when is the last time you actually used a CD-ROM or a DVD-ROM on a computer? And they dropped the issue. I think they thought I was trying to rip them off of one, or of one. Okay, which one is SATA 0? Let's go with 0. 1? You don't start at 1? You start at 0. This is computer world. Okay. Got that taken care of. Not the prettiest in the world, but man, it is far from the ugliest. Okay. I'll tell you what is very ugly. Why do they do this? I don't know if you can... I'm going to go overhead so you can see what I'm talking about. What I'm getting all upset about. On the RGB header. This is the RGB header right there. And there's an opening right there to get to all the cords go down there. You can't really see it from here, but that is flush against the power supply. There's no way I can route cords in there. And there's no secondary header in there at all. I'm going to pull the power supply out to run RGB. Man, that is just... Why? Why did you do this to me? There's something rattling around. It's too early in this build for somebody rattling around. Okay, that's just clacking around. Clacking around is not rattling around. Clacking around we can do. Clacking around is fine. What I need to do is figure out how I'm going to run the RGB. RGB really is, it's always the biggest pain in the ass to work with. It is the hardest part of any computer build these days. I guess I'll start with this fan back here, and that'll be the master connector. That's the closest. Can I've not actually routed this yet. I might be able to fit that connector through there. I'm going to try it. Okay, which fan is that? That is this fan. I don't like that. Okay. I might be able to get this. It barely fits. I mean, just barely. But just barely is good enough for me. Of course, now the concern is it going to run far enough across to reach all the other RGB stuffs? Oh, come on. This is really going to... This is going to cheese me off. I know why this is very different from how I've ever done this. I put it backwards. It's like, I should have like another inch or two at least. Yeah, I should have actually another 3.5 inches. I mounted it backward. Wow, geez. Let's try this again. Correctly. Okay. Yeah, that should be good. Grr. Okay. I'm actually a little leery of a couple things here. One is I have never used this model of a water pump before, or water cooler. I am not sure how well this is going to, or how quick this is going to go. That is something that is far from standardized. Every single water cooler you see is going to be mounted differently. Not a huge fan. It's not a huge fan. Uh-oh, I'm getting blown up. I must see who is blowing me up, for I explode. Boom, boom, boom. Dang it, Mego, I am streaming here. Leave me alone. Okay. Hey, look, all this extra slack I've got. Wow! Okay. That was much better. I like that a lot more. Actually, I wonder if I can get the fan, because there are Yep, there is a fan header down there too, and it's actually primary. So let me try to get that down there. That is indeed case fan 1, or chassis fan 1. Tilt this up so I can see it a little bit better. Hey, wow, I can actually really see it now. Wowie zowie. I can see it well enough to where I know I just put it 1 pin off. That is never a good thing. There we go. All right, that is in there. That is in there like great taste. Oh no. Oh no. The ARGB header just bent. No man, no man, no man. Got a bent pen now. This is a not good. We have a red emergency. Get my rusty, horrible pliers, which are right here. I promise I had good pliers somewhere. Okay. There we go. Okay. Nothing's permanently broken. And even if it were, I still have the this thing, which I really like better, but you can't control that from the software. And this case does not have any way for me to do a hardware hack where you can actually use the hardware to do it. So, yeah, that's less than desirable. Do I like where that SATA is? No, I really don't. Oh, sorry. I don't like where that SATA is. I think I'm going to move it. It looks really sloppy. This looks much more elegant. Let's put it on SATA 6. There we go. Oh, that is 10 times better. Because, you know, when you're staring at the inside of your computer while you're playing games. I will never do that. Okay, that is everything. I have seriously put off doing this water cooler as long as I possibly can. Ah, no I haven't. Because I'm going to need that for the graphics card. Which one is this longer? They're probably identical. Yeah, they are. I'm going to super glue that because, I'm sorry, it looks so sloppy without that. Unless I could, where if I have enough? I'm not gonna actually mount this right now. I'm just gonna check and see if I have clearance to do what I want to do. I think I do. I think I actually do. I can actually run this up through here. Well, that's just awful nice. Yeah, I should have enough room to do that. Okay. That is just nice. Okay. Water cooler. My least favorite part of every build. And again, I've never even seen one of these before, so I am not sure what kind of backplate mount they have. Or how the box even opens. There we go. Fanses. This actually is really... Okay. Yeah, I got a story for you here. Okay, yeah, this looks just like the mount that they use on the IDs, which is good because I really like those mounts. I'm actually going to be reading the instructions just because I'm that kind of guy. I'm a weenie, I know. That is for the pump. Yeah, those are identical. Ooh, springy. Nice. Okay, here's the back plate. And I'm going to need these. Okay. I should not need these, but I'm going to keep them handy just in case. There's the back plate. Where are the instructions? It didn't come with instructions. Are you kidding me? There is no way. Okay. Phew. It did. Okay, Intel gets that top thing. Damn it. Ugh. Pain in my ass. Okay. Don't need this for the moment. The hell is this? Don't need this. I don't need this at all. That is for the 2066 chips? Yes. Okay. These are not needed. These go in the bag of stuff. And I definitely don't need that thermal compound because I have my own nice thermal compound. Okay. Let's go ahead and get this back plate installed. And once again, no. I don't have a spare one of you anywhere. Yeah, that's all needed. Okay. That is all needed stuffs. Except for this. I don't think I need these. Nope. I don't. Okay, yeah, this is totally different. Okay. This is not like the ones that I am used to doing. Where does that bulge go? The bulge goes down? Down. Okay, down. The bulge goes down. So I don't like this because no one gives you anything that except for ID, they're pretty good. No one gives you anything that actually sticks to the build or sticks to the back of the machine. And it's just a pain in the ass. Okay. Screws and washer. Why is it like that? There's not a stopper. Why? It's a shaped head, but there's nothing to catch the shaped head at all. It's just shaped for no reason. I'm going to try putting these in opposite really quick. I'm going to see if I can actually do this without dropping everything everywhere. He says his tools hit the floor. Yeah, see, there's nothing to hold that at all. And that's what I don't like. That's what really, really angers me. So it doesn't matter if I do 2 or 4 or whatever at once, it's not going to hold itself in place. Sorry, you can't see what I'm doing. Okay. This just flipped onto the wrong slot. Dang it. Dang it, Bobby. I'll pull it all the way out and redo it. Okay, let's try that again. Is everybody in where they need to be? They are. Okay. I'm going to do the text up just because I'm weird like that. Okay, if that will just not fall out. oh, okay. You probably saw where that was, didn't you? Whew. Okay. There's disagreement in the community whether you should attach the pump or the radiator first. I generally do the radiator and then the pump. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, these are going to be in a high push, actually a low push up, so. We will do that. My tools are getting everywhere. Hey, Ashley. Sorry. Oh, I'm paying attention. Actually, did you say something on Twitch? I've got multi-stream enabled. I should be able to see all of it. Huh. Well, Sarah, I'm so sorry. Twitch is not coming into my... Oh, it just shut up. This is me chatting on Twitch. There's a delay. I'm sorry. Hi, Sarah, on Twitch and Facebook. Oh, this is one of those really weird ones. This is actually really kind of cool. I'm not sure if I like this, because the big rule when you're doing water cooling stuff, basically, is to keep the radiator head over the pump. That way, any air bubbles will stay right here, and they won't stop the pump. This actually has the water pump in the middle of the radiator. I'm not sure how that works as far as that goes. You're always giving me shit. That's just the way you are, Sarah. So I'm not sure if I like that. I mean, I do like the fact that it's going to minimize the number of cords coming out of the part actually attached to the CPU, which is nice. Okay, so this is going to go like this. Let's figure it out now. Do I want front or rear? Probably front. That's the more standard way to do it. Yeah, I'll do... Oh, that's really long. Yeah, I will do it this way. Okay. Yep, that's how I'm going to do it. So, I'll need this on here right now. I will need that when I start hanging this because I want to scratch everything up. Oh, that is really... It's really pretty, actually. I like that. Star Wars Squadrons. I set it up to basically nothing. Huh. Interesting. I don't think I can change that in midstream. Can I? Can I do that? Can I do that? I don't know that I can. Okay, you're the Twitch girl. Educate me. I want to know how to do this thing that you say. I thought you were editor. Huh. About to load Twitch, don't I? I can't do it from Streamlabs. Can I? I don't know. Hang on. Nope. Nope. Pretty sure you're mod. And like everything, because reasons. Edit stream info. Aha! Ha ha ha! Found it! Let's change that to something I'm playing Star Wars Squadrons. Let's turn the keyboard on. There we go. Done. Now watch this really screw up Streamlabs. Huh. Well, there we go. Well, thank you, Sarah. Now I know how to do that. I know a new thing now. I like that. Okay, I think this is the Intel bracket. I will check the manual again. Nope, that is actually this is AMD. Where did I throw? Where did I toss the Intel bracket? This is half of my builds usually when it's just me doing this at home. It's me kind of looking around and wondering where the hell I just put something that I had in my hand not 5 seconds earlier. And then I'll sit there and think. I'll move on to something else usually, and then it'll just kind of appear. But it's not happening in this case. That's for the power supply. Where's the bracket? Did I eat it? I am very hungry. I'm actually very, very hungry. This is my little pile of stuff. Okay, guys, I have seriously misplaced the Intel bracket for this fan. I am very smart. Oh, hey, William. It's okay. I'm just doing stuff. I actually started a lot later than I wanted to as well. I've only been going since about 1 o'clock. Oh, it's already 4. Holy carp. Okay. No, I've been going since about 2 o'clock. Yeah, a little after 2, actually. Started way late. Well, where's the Intel bracket? I'm going to attach these fans, and I'm going to trust that the bracket is going to appear. That's the only thing. This is my life. I'm going to trust the bracket is going to magically appear. Screws. I had 2 packets of screws. Here is 1 packet. Where is the second packet? Or is this both? Oh, that's both. Okay. I was about to get really mad because now I've lost more things. I don't like losing even some things. Not Tool, actually. component escaped. Part of this little bracket that goes over this thing. I thought it was this, but this is not it. Okay, I'm just going to put this on real quick. And then I will dig around and throw a fit if I need to. Get this out of the way so I can work. Okay, I worked out how this is going to fit right. Yeah, we're going to do it like this. So fans are going to be pushing, and I want them to be like that, and there should be two. Yep, okay. Well, I've got that at least. No. No. It looks like this. I'm telling my stream watchers what I'm looking for. It looks like this, but it's not this. It looks like this, but with 4 holes instead of 2. It's probably around my feet somewhere. Yes, actually, it was touching my foot. Found it! That's what I was looking for, right here. That's there. You guys remember where that is, because I will lose it again. Okay. What was it doing? I was attaching this fan. Yeah, this is actually a very clean workspace for me in terms of the building process. Usually, I will spread crap out everywhere. I'm being very good for the stream. Which doesn't help that I'm building this on a little itty bitty fold-out table so I can be in front of the tree and the backwards here, the fake fireplace. Well, actually, real fireplace, fake fire. Been doing some holiday portraiture here, safely distanced. And I figured, why the heck should I not just go ahead and do a build in front of it while I've got everything set up? Ugh. By the way, I still have that little dot of solder in my eyeball, although it's working its way loose. Sofa Queen, if you're local to Chattanooga, which you are, I've actually got, I think my pricing schedule for that is still posted on the website. If you go to bluefeathergalleries.com, and there should be a little holiday link. If not, just go to bluefeathergalleries.com/holiday. And I believe that's all still up there. And the company I go through to get prints and stuff made has not changed their pricing this year. I did check that, so everything should still be good, I think. I really should, before I announce that on a public stream, I should probably go check that. And yet, I'm not going to. I was doing a, what was I soldering? I was soldering something. Oh yeah, actually, for that fireplace thing. I bought a bunch of those little, here, there's a box for one right down here. I bought a bunch of these little flame bulbs from Walmart. These are like, I bought one a couple years ago for like $10. These are now like, well, exactly $3.46. at Walmart for the smaller ones. I should have gotten bigger ones now that I've got them in here, but which I'll probably go back and buy a ton more because they're dirt cheap, and they've got so many of them. It's one of the few things they've not sold out of. But I accidentally ripped one off the socket base, and I was looking at the circuitry to see what I did and see if I could fix it. And as I was pulling off the component that I did break, I saw that there was a separate terminal for use with direct DC under battery, like 6 volts, battery level current, which is really, really weird for a standard screw and bulb like that. It's just that it's apparently used for both things. And so I was soldering on a 6-volt power supply. And normally, you know, if it's a pretty small little piece, and normally if I'm really, really close in, I'll wear protection. Didn't this time. And a little piece of solder, as I was cleaning off the tip, I went like this, and it just went thunk right in my eyeball. It's like a micro dot. You can barely see it. It's tiny, but it was molten, and it did melt itself into my eye. So that was that. That was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it a lot. Okay. Let's go ahead and read the manual. Upside down again. Okay, looks like I've got everything I need popped in there. I need to put some stuff on it. Sometimes these are like one's top, one's bottom, but I don't think this is the case, although this is smooth, so I'll make that top. Okay. Yeah, it was not as painful as you might think, mainly because you don't have nerves on your cornea. Although it did, there was some splatter that went in the corner of my eye, and that hurt like hell. But the actual molten metal inside or that's now like buried, less buried than it was in my cornea. Yeah, it was interesting. Okay. Is this gonna stay in place if I do this? No, it's not. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put the bag back on so I don't scratch the inside. Actually, that's plastic. That's all plastic. Huh. Well, I'm not worried about scratching then. Which is weird because this is actually a very nice and somewhat pricey cooling thing. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. There's not a conduit for the wiring on this side. It's all the way down here. Well, where is the pump fan header? The fan pump header. The pump header. The pump fan header. You know what I'm talking about. Where is it? I'm not seeing it. Oh, yeah, now I am. Okay. Okay. Do I have enough room to do that? I don't even know how long this is. Let's find out. 1, 2, 3. Look at that buried in there. I don't like that at all. Yeah, okay. I just really don't like that. That's nasty. and might put some stress on that component. Shut up, belly. My belly is growling. Okay. That will go there. This will go down there. Yeah, okay. Sorry, just getting my cable routing worked out. I just realized I don't have a monitor in here to test this. I have this monitor, but this monitor only has one output, or one input, that would be compatible here. I'm probably going to end the stream at 5 if I'm not done. I should be done. I can imagine it taking half an hour for me to get this on there, and then another however long to get the graphics card installed. That's just silly. Now the question is, can I run this back and then back around and back around again? Probably, I think. Normally builds do not take this long, anywhere near this long, but doing it on camera, I'm having to do weird angles, and I can't toss the computer around the way I normally would, so. Oh yeah, that's going to work just fine. That is just fine. No issues there. Okay. Yeah, these are the same ones that come with the ID cooling system that I really like. I've had that one in there since April, and it's running just fine. So I'm probably going to use that for my mid-tier builds as well. Huh? Oh, the on this AIO, the pump. Hey, Billy. The pump is. Oh, this is really. Okay, fine. Make me do more things. The pump is actually mounted in the middle of the radiator top instead of on the unit that goes on top of the CPU. It's very uncommon. Actually, I've never seen it before, and it's weird because rule number one of AIOs is keep the pump below the radiator head. That way you don't have air bubbles caught in the pump and basically risk, your pump stopping. Okay. Now I take this out of here. I'm gonna mount this here. And I gotta do a thing. And another thing. Gotta do all the things. Although this is kind of nice because then I actually can move this around a little bit. I don't know where I want to move it, or if I do. This is actually the same. They reused a part. That's kind of cool. That's okay. They reused a part. I'm okay with this. That's right there. I want to move this a little further up, so right about there. Okay. Yeah, you can actually see it on camera. This block right here, that is the pump. That's just really weird. But it's Corsair. I mean, come on. Surely they know what they're doing. And just so you know, William, it's already drawn blood. I have given my blood sacrifice to this build. Yeah, that'll work. Actually, I'm going to move that up back just a little bit. Where am I? No, that's good. That's good. I am happy with that. Yeah. You know, I spent all those years up in Riceville basically being a subsistence lumberjack, cutting my own wood to stay alive, et cetera, and so on. And it's funny as hell. 8 years with a chainsaw and me out in the middle of the woods by myself. I've hurt myself. I've drawn less blood doing that than building computers in the comfort of my own home. I have more injuries and more scars from computer work than being all butch and manly and shit out in the middle of the woods. There we go. Okay. Okay, I retract my complaint about that. That's actually kind of nice. This means I can just kind of slide it in place. Okay. All right. Ah! There we go. Okay. Well, that's kind of pretty. Now, the fun part. Okay. Just, you're watching. I'm pulling this plastic off. Okay. I did install a water cooler in my own personal computer a while back, and I could not figure out why the hell, even with the water pump running, you know, all the time, it was still hitting like the upper 40s at idle, that's, for those of you who don't know, that's pretty warm for a machine, especially an Intel machine, to run at idle, not doing anything. Yeah, I had apparently just left that plastic on. I put the thermal compound and everything else like that on there, but left the plastic on. It never overheated. It never, I mean, it would run pretty hot when I was actually, like, you know, rendering stuff out. It would hit like the mid 70s, which, again, most people consider that acceptable. I don't. If like I said, if mine goes over 65, I've done something wrong. I have screwed up on the build somewhere. Okay. And I have actually very recently, I was still one of those gatekeeper motherfuckers about the compound, how much you use, until physics really kind of, you know, worked itself out, and you can put too much on there. That's the big thing. It was like, oh, you know, use a grain of rice size. That's the standard. Yeah, basically, if you put too much on, it's just going to squish out the sides, and you're going to waste it. It's not going to hurt a damn thing. However, I have done some experimentation, and with water pumps, the grain of rice thing is actually not a good indicator. I do a very, very thin X and some dots. It's a lot more than a grain of rice, but it will give really good coverage and won't squish out this. It won't squish out. Well, I put this a little too close to the side, so this actually might squish out just a little bit. But yeah, for the water cooler thing, you really want full coverage. Have fun with your demon girl, Ashley. Okay. Yeah. Let's get all this crap loose before I do that. Actually, I really like this because no matter which way I have the pump feed facing, this can pop out and reorient. So you can put the drag in the way it needs to go. But that being said, which way do I want to put this? Oh, that's twisting. William, you're watching. This is your machine, so... I don't like that. This is the one thing I will fight with all the time, is figuring out exactly how I want this oriented. I think this is kind of like this is the recommended for this one. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that one. That one looks best. Okay. So we're gonna go on the top. We're going to slide this in place. I don't know how that goes. It goes. Opening goes opposite of the... Okay. That makes sense. I'll show you again before I permanently attach it. Not this really permanently. Wait, was it on the top? Yeah, it was on the top. That is on the top. That's nice and clean. Was it on the bottom? I don't remember anymore. That's on the bottom. I think that's pretty clean. No matter what, this is going to be better than the one you had, because, geez. All right. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do this one. Yeah, that's definitely the cleanest way. This is the way. Stay on there. This is why this definitely looks the cleanest. I will wait before I screw this down. Okay. If you want to get like more serpentine, you can basically slide the or rotate the connectors. Get on there. And this. Oh God, I don't know if the mic is picking up my tummy. I got a major, major belly rumble. I'll get some breakfast at some point here at 4:45 after I've been up since 8 o'clock. You know, I'm doing this. I don't need to. Where'd you go? There you go. I don't need to do that anymore. Again, if I was not building this like to where people could see what I'm doing, this would have been done a long time ago. Missing parts. I don't like them. Magnet. Dang magnet. Okay. That should be good. That's bottomed out pretty nicely. All right. Turn this a little bit. Actually, you know what? Now that that's attached, I can go ahead and I can lay this down flat. Don't need that, don't need that. This is for that. Put this away. It's down here now. Okay. Yeah, that gives you a much better idea of what that actually looks like from the side. The tubing. All the tubing. Okay. Yeah, just so you can see that, William. I'm going to flip it back to the other camera now, because I'm not going to keep this down here like that. That's just RGB. The pump is actually, yeah, that's right. Okay, that's right. The pump stuff is actually back here. Well, that's nice and clean, at least. Okay. Let's get everything sorted out here. That's the master RGB. No, that's the master. What is that? Is this the same? No, okay, that's different. Okay, that's why I was being confused. This is a different fan. That's that. This is the secondary RGB. Okay. First things last. Let's get the fans plugged up so we have cooling on the radiator. More RGB. More RGB. Okay. That's RGB. And there is that. That should be everything. Okay, now I need to get the I need to get the fan splitter. There it is. Get that installed. Okay, this is for the pump. So it needs to come back around. Who's calling me? Oh, this would be Hal. Hey, what's going on? Sorry, guys, it's work. Yes. Oh, sorry. I'm. What's up? Mm-hmm. Wonderful. Sorry about that, guys. That was work. Oh, okay. So, I just realized that I took this off a while back, and I didn't pay attention as to how the hell it was actually physically attached. I'm kind of regretting that now. I think I see it. Okay. Because I will forget to put this back on if I don't do it right now. That's just the way things are. There we go. Did I? Okay, I ran the cord. I did not actually. Oh, shoot, Pootie. Okay. Did I just say shoot, Pootie? Oh my God, I am. Mima's spirit has invaded my body. I've never said that before in my life. Mima said it all the time. Okay. And this is why you generally don't work on a tablecloth, because that happens. All right. What was I doing again? Oh yeah, okay, I'm running all the wiring. I'm just trying to look and see if there's anything I forgot or maybe missed. Sorry. Don't think so. Okay, so I've got this. This is the main cooling fans for the radiator. So let's go ahead and get these hooked up. That's hooked up. That's RGB. That's RGB. This is not. Okay. Okay. Just getting these together where I can actually cable manage them properly. It'd be easier if I didn't run them through that loop, which I did. Fixed. Okay. That's that. Go ahead and just kind of... There's not a channel up here? Oh, Leon Lee, you are really breaking my heart here, man. There's not any cable management tools at all. There are no attachment points for a lateral run. None. That's really crappy. I don't like you no more. Okay. Let's do it this way then. If you're going to be like that. I'm just going to run these all vertically, and I will attach that to the I look forward to seeing that. Okay. This goes in here. Just going to reuse these little things. So, Will, I apologize. This may not be the absolute best cable management back here in the back. Won't be able to tell from the front, but I do apologize ahead of time. Okay. Fan power. Okay, I'm not doing RGB right now. I'm just doing fan power. Nothing else. Fan power. Well, as someone who gets into these systems a lot, I regret anytime I don't do proper cable management. I regret it. Okay, so this is for the system fans. So I need to find system fan header. There we go, chassis fan 2. Okay, chassis fan 2 will be the front fans. One is the rear fan, and then got on the top are your other things. Okay. It's actually really, really well placed. I like that. I like that a lot. Something I'm not complaining about. Hey. Who'd have thunk? Nope. Yep. Okay, and yes, I know I've not put the video card in yet. I try to get all this done first. Video card's like the piece de resistance. That's always the last step for me. Although now that that's done, I can go ahead and I can put the front cover back on. Ooh, that's really solid. I like that. Oh, well, that's... Really? Really? That isn't right. Great. Oh, I'm glad I caught that now. I can't run it like that. I can run it like, I think I can run it like this. That'll work. And that will still keep it out of the fan intake. Okay. That's good. That's totally good enough for me. There we go. Let's untie that in a knot. See, if there was a frickin' tie off right there, that'd be perfect. It's still not bad. Okay. Sorry, that call from work has got me. It's got my wheels turning in the head. Speaking of work. And this is extra, so that gets tucked away. That gets way tucked away. There's not even a channel for the main power supply. What the hell is that about? That's like the first thing you do. Oh, but you know what I can do? I can turn this into basically a little stopgap. You can't see what I'm doing. I basically just turned a bunch of wires into a wedge for the stuff that wasn't coming out, and that's actually really nice. Okay, that's I like that. That works a lot better than I was expecting any of this to work. So, hooray. Okay, this is RGB. That's RGB. That is not RGB, but it gets bundled with the RGB because it's right there. I'm actually using surprisingly few zip ties. I've not used any yet. I'm sure I'm going to have to at some point, but I really do prefer these little miniature twist ties. They're much more convenient and reusable. Okay. I still don't like this, but I will deal. I will totally deal with that. Okay. So where's the master RGB? Is that it? Yep, that's it right there. Okay. So everything that this RGB needs to plug into this. All the things. Huh? You got two things going up that way? What? Oh, it's a fan. That's a fan power. Okay, never mind. I was really confused for about 2 seconds there. Another small one. Okay. Yeah, there aren't enough places to put a zip tie to control this stuff. I don't like that. I need more spots. More spots. Okay. So that's master RGB. That's this. This can go down here. Don't care about that run. That's pretty much everything. Oh, I still need to put... Okay. Now, here is where things do matter. I need to run my PCI Express. After I do this. So I think I've got all the RGB in one little bundle now. It's exactly what I wanted. exactly what I wanted. It's all out of the way. Okay. Yeah, ignore the big, huge thing. But yeah, that is, believe it or not, that's actually very well managed for what's going here. I've got the other side, got that running down there. I've got all these things put together in one channel. That's actually really good for what it is. And it's going to be better, but just so you know what I'm doing. And I'll probably go ahead and cut some of these in half because I don't need the giant twisty ties. All right, let's plug all this stuff up. Yeah, a little bit. Okay, now let's make everything light up. Where's the master RGB? Right here. So trace that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, now I've lost it. Shit. Now I've lost it. No! Oh no. Okay, here it is. Got it. All right, so we're going to put this, plugs into this, and these do tend to come out, so what I'm going to do here, I had the black tape. Where did I put the black tape? Where did the black tape go? Oh, I'd use it to attach this camera. Well, who knows what I did with it after that? Anybody? Oh, it's right here. It's underneath the instructions. That's the extent of my nutrition for the day. I need to get some breakfast / lunch / dinner here pretty soon. I'm going to go ahead and black tape these together. Ow! Did I really just do that? I really just did that. I really just frickin' did that. Ow! That hurt. I think I broke the skin. Ow! That still hurts. Ow! Okay. That goes to that. This goes to this. Don't cut yourself again, Hal. Just realized that this light stand has been in the shot the whole frickin' time. Whoopsie. Okay, so this goes to that. And this will go to this. Actually, I think this is the pump. That is the pump. Okay, good. Good. Okay, and then this will go to this. Make sure I'm not running wiring into the same place. Okay. Then this will go to this. And that. Oh, RGB. You look so pretty, but my God, you're a pain in the ass to set up. And that should be everything. So I should have, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 6 things that are RGB. So it means I should have 5 splices, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 splices. Okay. So that's everything. And that one is not used, and it stays covered because that is 5 raw volts of power. And I did, damn it. Okay, I kind of screwed that up. Not like I didn't screw anything up. I just made sure I can't run it. I can't run the wiring properly, cleanly, I should say, as cleanly as I'd like to. I'm still gonna gather it because I'm not a barbarian. And this will do it. Okay. It's clean, it's easy to follow. If we ever have to replace anything, it'll be easy enough to get around. Now to deal with this frickin' power cord. My God. I'm actually going to go belly up here real quick. Whew. Need the PCI Express. I can't see in there. Okay. Making sure I put this in the right spot. This would have been a lot easier to do before. I'm realizing now. Oh well. If wishes were horses, we'd all be eating steak. There we go, got it. Okay. While I'm in here, since we do have... God, I hate to run that huge cable just for this. But! Guess I gotta. A what? A what? I don't know what that is. Peripheral. I could just see what I was doing, this would be a lot easier. I can feel what I'm doing because of the Band-Aid. There we go. Okay. God, that is a lot. Oh, dude, I've got like a dozen of those. Do you want one? I have exclusively mechanical keyboards. So yeah, I literally have a dozen of those. That, not an exaggeration. I'll package one with this. I got metal ones, I got plastic ones. That is not the cleanest job in the world, but it is far from the worst. Excuse me. Okay, now, how can I run this out here to where it's not going to... I don't like these things, the PCI Express things that have the two, because it always has... This is never long enough to reach without being in front of the motherboard tray. It just looks so messy, and I hate it. I've actually installed like extenders just to avoid the double head sticking out. This one might be long enough, I don't know. Okay. All right, I think we are ready to install the graphics card. And then I'll manage that power cable and then we'll be done. Is that electrical 16? No. That's an I don't like when they do this. That slot is a physical PCI Express 16. That slot is also a physical PCI Express 16, but electrically it's only a 4X. The actual electrical connections stop right where my finger is, right where my fingernail is. There's no reason to do this at all. I've actually taken Linus's advice and taken a Dremel to the back of one of these little ports right here and open that up, because you only basically everything past that first little notch is just a data channel for it's more complicated, but it's basically just a data channel, and they are combined. So you can have any PCI Express device at all can use just one, or just two, or just three, or just four, or all the way up to 16. And they're completely compatible both ways. You can put small ones and big ones, and if this notch or this slot were open in the back, you could put big ones and small ones. And I've actually had to do it because I've got a 4K capture card in that machine down here that I'm streaming on right now. Actually, I've got a bunch of capture cards. I've got analog. I've got a couple HDMI. I've got some really just funky ones, but I need them all because I stream old games. But I actually had to fit my 4K card in one of these little 1X slots because it's a 4X. I had to drill that, and it works fine because I don't use 4K. And the 1080 version of that same card only uses a 1X slot. I don't even use 1080p. I use the old 480 standard def specification. But yeah, it just really pisses me off. Okay, well, I dusted this as best I could, took a Q-tip to it. There's still a little bit of stuff in there, but this is as clean as I can get it. I apologize. Okay. It's going to be these two, I think. Yep, those two. I just realized I had a message I need to answer. That was the sound of a big thumbs up, by the way. I keep my eye on that light. I'm not sure why. There's no camera over there. There's no screen over there. The camera is right there, and right there, and right. The screen's right there. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that is sexy. Oh, yeah. I'm liking that. That is a sexy beast. Actually, the really funny part is most of my builds use Gigabyte motherboards. This is one of the few that's not. This is all over the place. God, I've got an Asus motherboard. Got an MSI AIO, or water cooler. Got a Gigabyte graphics card, and we've got a Corsair power supply. Wow, we are all over the place. Huh. This video is sponsored by everyone. And actually no one. Oh, look at the SOI slot. Aw. SOI is so dead. That is in there good. And let's see if I have enough. I don't. I'm going to have to pull that. Damn it. I'm going to have to pull. Why don't we put them on this side? I'm going to pull that cord all the way through, and it's going to be all ugly because it's got the extra connector on it. Dang it. Although I'm going to super glue it so it doesn't stick out, because that's just gross. Oh, shit. Do I have enough? Yeah, I've got plenty of slack. What the hell? It's just the case was laying on it. There we go. It's like, I know I've got plenty of slack. Okay, here's what I'm going to try. By the way, Will, I priced out custom cables that would look really, really pretty. Man, you have no idea how expensive that shit is. Oh my god. That would have, I mean, just the custom cabling alone would have put this build so far over budget. Okay. Alright, now let's see if I can... Because I'm probably going to super glue these together so they at least stay in one little block. Multicultural. Yeah. This is this build appreciates diversity. I figure out the best way to do this. It'll be the cleanest looking. Most of the cards I use are much shorter than this. Well, I'm sorry. There's just no way to make this look really clean. There just isn't. Unless there is. Would that work? Huh. I might be able to run it through there. Oh, I'll have to remove the power supply to get that through there. And I've already run all those other cables. Alright. What if I just do this? What if I could just do... I can't do that. Why? Because physics. I'm so close to being able to do that. Yeah, I can't. Okay, there we go. That's tucked away nicely. Okay. I can dig that. I mean, still got that little blossom of wiring right there, but oh, sorry. You just got that little wire blossom right there. But other than that, that's pretty clean. Okay. All right. I'm gonna call that. Okay. So now we've got the graphics card in. Our fans are wired up. Everything looks good. I'm gonna go grab a monitor and see if we get a boot. Oh, except for the management on the back. Oh God, the management on the back. Oh God. That's managed. Okay. How did I manage that? Ha 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 ha. It's just this big, doofy main power cable. Excuse me. I don't like it. And I don't think I have the leeway on this back plate. I don't. It does not bow out. Well, it's not designed to bow out, I should say. There's not a built-in pre-bulge. There's not even a... Well, that's shitty. There's not even a mid loop at all. That's really shitty. Huh. Yeah, Leanne really kind of screwed us on this one, man. That was just not cool. This is so very not cool. Oh, I'm going to warp your... I want to warp this. And I think I'm going to if I... It's fine on there. There's no hook in the middle part of it at all. I don't like that. Let me look at this. It's not bulging. Whoa! There's no back on the stool, Hal. Okay. All right, well, it's not bulging. It's packed in there tight, but not bulging. Tell me, if it bulges, I'll buy you a new case. How about that? Erg. There's actually a little bulge. I mean, it's not noticeable. Okay. So there's that. That's taken care of. Oh, I need to replace the IO guard. The expansion slot guard, I should say. That's an IO guard. See, I don't like that. That bothers me. Okay. Oh, there's no plastic on the inside. That's weird. Is there? Nope. Yes, yes there is. I was like, that's very odd. Always do that away from the computer. That static field is massive. What? Okay. It's on its side. I was like, and there's a fan right down here. I was like, oh God, a fan fell. No, the fan didn't fall. How? It's on its side. It's not right side up. I was like, how did the fan fall out of the case? Okay. Alrighty. Okay. That needs to be a little tighter. There we go. Okay, get the glass panel on. Alrighty, and now let's get the, oh, I put that back on without putting, whoops, the fan, the metallic or the magnetic fan screen back on. Which would be hampered by that. There we go. There we go. All right. And now the final and my favorite part of every build. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's nice. That is so nice. All right, guys, we have a computer. Now, whether it works or not, that's another story. Let's, I'm going to go snag some stuff away. All right, I'm going to go pick up a monitor or grab a monitor. Which monitor do I want to grab? I think I'm going to grab the one out of the back room. Okay. Let's crap out of the way. I'll be right back. I'm just going to leave this here so you guys can take a look at it and admire it in its unpowered glory. right, loud clonk. Well, this is the moment of truth. That's plugged in. Has power. I'm glad there is one HDMI slot here. That would suck if there wasn't. All right, let's try it. Oh, turn this on. Well, we've got lights. I hear the pump. I hear your hard drive. Not getting a boot screen or a screen though. It's pretty, but I'm not getting a boot screen. One of the HDMI is just not initializing. Huh. Hang on. This machine actually has a DVI, or this monitor. This monitor has a DVI port on it, direct. I'm going to grab a DVI cable. I don't have any DisplayPort connectors at all. I don't have a single one. Nothing I own uses DisplayPort. Like I said, I'm not a gamer. I'm going to try the DVI. I've got to grab a DVI cable. Yes, those still exist. Hang on. Okay, well, I can't find any of the DVI cables I've got. I know I've got like a dozen of them somewhere. What I do have though is this one DVI to HDMI converter. I'm really curious if maybe it is the board not recognizing the card. Let's see what happens now. Nothing. It's detecting an electrical connection. But that's it. Just electrical. I'm gonna try one more thing. I'm gonna grab another monitor. Boop. Boop. Okay, this beast of a monitor. Oy. This has HDMI direct. So we can try HDMI without the adapter, and we can try HDMI with DVI adapter on the other port. And figure out what's going on here. Okay. Here's HDMI direct. So turn it on. No signal. Okay. Here's the DVI. No signal. I'm getting nothing on that graphics card at all. Okay. Really? Yeah, I noticed that my my live timer went from several hours to nothing. Hmm. Interesting. Interesting. I am reseating the card. Actually, no, I'm going to do first. I'm going to remove the card. Make sure this is not a CPU or motherboard issue. Okay. That is out completely. We're looking good. $26C. Well, everything is up and running. Oh, here's the fun part. Yay, troubleshooting. That is well seated. Oops. Okay. We're good. Just reseated everything and suddenly everything worked. Okay. I will take it. I will indeed take it. Okay. Well, now I get to the fun part, which is get all these settings taken care of and get Windows installed and all that kind of fun stuff. But yay! All right. It may have just been a loose seating on the card. It might have been, I don't know what it was. But it is working just fine now. Okay. All the yay. Absolutely all the yay. Alright, I'm going to get this cleaned up. I'm going to take a victory shot and, not an alcohol picture, not alcohol, and get Windows set up. Yay. Yeah, that's really all I got to do. Should be it. I'll let you know when everything's ready. And those of you who are still with us, which is no one because the stream dropped about 10 minutes ago for some reason on Facebook, thanks for joining. Oh. I didn't move the mouse over to this machine.